I'm joined right now by Aphromoo after what, and I looked this up, his first ever series to go to 5 games. It's certainly not what you told me right before this interview. I looked it up.
Yeah.
That's how that went, right?
Yeah. I actually saw you on your laptop, looking it up. My first best of 5 ever.
Yeah.
Pretty stressful. Don't really want to do that again.
So the strategy now is win or lose, 3 games only.
Basically, it's either 3-0 or nothing.
All right.
And we're gonna FF the rest.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Very good. So, you had that match. Not only that, but it got delayed by NA LCS. So you're sitting in the back, you're going crazy. What was really the tempo, the pulse, the feel of CLG throughout that match?
Well, throughout the match, we were confident going into it. We could actually 3-0'd, but I had a terrible support pick first game that we didn't really have an engage in our comp, only Echo. So we botched that one, and then the 2 games after that was pretty one-sided for us since we had Soraka, which was basically OP those matches because Team Liquid like to fight all the time, and Soraka just prevents that since that's what she's been for, healing and stuff like that. But the last 2 games, we definitely messed up, forgot a few key things versus Team Liquid in Game 4, and they brought it back. But don't get me wrong, Team Liquid's very bloodbathy type of team, so they played really well. And the theme throughout the whole game, for me at least, was whoever wins bottom lane wins the game. Yeah. And that was really, really annoying. Rek'Sai sat in Tribush for 2 minutes and just started throwing Qs over. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Right? So usually Team Liquid likes to play around their bottom lane 90% of the time. So that series was just about Stixay and I not giving them too much leeway to do what they want.
Now, what was going on with that Tristana thing? Because I kept seeing Tristana bans. We saw Tristana Rageblade situation pop up at one point in time. Casters were also very confused about it. They were trying to figure out what was the deal. So, behind the scenes, what was happening with Tristana?
Well, in solo queue, we played against Liquid Matt. Trevor went the Gwynstu's Hurricane build. I've never seen it before, but ran him over. We ran over that game legit, and the build is just broken, apparently. So, I'm pretty sure Team Liquid haven't practiced against that, so they banned it since it's pretty much you don't want to play against a champion you've never played against before. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that long-range AD carries are coming back in meta with all this tank stuff, so you don't really want to play mid-range versus tanks or you're going to get clapped. So long-range is going to come back in the meta, and Tristana was one of those picks. And we saw Caitlyn definitely popped off our series as well for both sides. We picked it, and then Piglet picked it as well. And yeah, long-range AD carries, pretty good.
Can you talk to me about the final moment, that double TP? What was the call there? Was that you calling it? Was it everybody kind of coordinating it? Was it the secret plan all along to just go to 5 games and close it out by killing Piglet randomly in the mid lane and then pushing in? What happened that led to that moment?
Well, we just came off of winning in teamfight top. Jay flashed in, whatever, ran him over. We killed 3 people, and then Piglet was alive, and Darshan and Jay both backed. I was dead. Jake was dead. And I think Trevor was dead too. But they both called the TP together. They were like, yeah, man, if we both TP, we can just end the game right now. So they TP'd on the minion. So Piglet just thinks it's one person, obviously. But then he sees Poppy come in first, and he's like, I can kill this guy. And then Jay flies out, and he dies. I was like, holy that was so good, guys. So
was that do you think that it was the plan to double TP on the same minion and kind of make a surprise? Okay.
Yeah.
I was curious if that was like a lucky thing, or, I mean, of course, the plan is to always take credit for these things whenever they look good. Maybe that's what you're doing right now. But either way, it was very impressive. Hey, leading up to this match, I heard a lot of people that actually did feel that despite your guys' split performance, that TL had a very good chance of taking it, and maybe were even, some of the behind-the-scenes folks were saying favored based on scrim results and that kind of thing. Do you have any thoughts on why that was, or did you have that feeling at all going into this, or were you like, oh, we were supposed to win this?
I didn't really have that feeling at all. Usually scrims, if you're winning, that's great, but usually when you're winning, you don't have much to improve on IMO. So, yeah, we had a rough 3 weeks, I would say, scrimming, trying to figure out the meta since it changed again over to tanks, stuff like that, and where we should pressure, the new mid laner, mages coming in, Echo top, we saw that series popping off. They picked in Challenger series, and those 3 weeks were just about us finding our groove and what our style would be in the meta. So it took us a while, and then we started coming together near the last week and a half, and people definitely base scrims off of past results, I would say, where they just, clump it together. Yeah, well, these guys aren't really that good. We can just run it over. And it's really about how you use your time And I mean, you can play one strategy and just win with that over and over and over. Like people comment on our split push strategy that we only have when we didn't do the series, but you can't really win a series if you just play one strat.
Right.
So it was just about us finding our style throughout the weeks.
Immortals or TSM, you can pick one of them to win tomorrow and head to Mandalay Bay, and you're picking based on who you want to play. Which one would it be?
So who I think is going to win and who I want to play.
Let's do that. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, who do I think is going to win? TSM.
Boy. Whoa. Holy moly. It's crazy to me because they got 6th, right? And then everybody keeps predicting them to win.
Well, TSM had to find their groove throughout the whole split. It's really hard to throw a pot of players together and expect it to work out.
Yeah.
And it's really about them getting over all their egos, so to speak. Everyone was a carry on the team at one point.
Right.
So it'll take a while for that to mesh, but I think they're coming together, coming into the playoffs. And then who would I want to play? TSM.
Okay. So it sounds like you'll be getting your wish, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Mandalay Bay next week. Is there anything that you would like to say to any of the CLG fans who were going crazy throughout that match, freaking out? I saw your general manager. He came out at the end of the game, was drenched in sweat. Anything you would like to say to any of the fans out there?
Well, thanks for watching this, guys. I'm pretty sure the stadium had 70% Liquid fans. So make sure you guys come out to Vegas and watch us. And shout out to our sponsors, iBuyPower, DX Racer.
And Twitch and Next.
Twitch and NZXT.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Kiwi. And yeah, hopefully you guys can watch us in the finals and we do a lot better.
I think tickets are still on sale, so hopefully people can. Yeah. It's my little plug for Riot there. Come and meet people like Aphromoo, legendary support. Thank you so much for the interview. Congratulations, and that was truly an entertaining game to watch. For everyone else, I'm Travis Gafford, and this is Yahoo Esports.